I had some patients that, whole humdinger, they started eating more fat. This actually got better. They lost weight. They felt better. I had other people who lost weight. Their cholesterol went weird. I had other people, their cholesterol went weird and they didn't lose weight. What is that? Everybody's doing the same thing. I was having to do blood ketones. I was pretty rigid. So it wasn't like, I can't trust them. I don't know what they're doing. No, there's something bigger at play. So that's where it's like, one, there's a genetic influence that's going on here. That's a whole nother discussion, but that's important. Because if you're looking at something called clinical genomics, so like Nationwide Children's Hospital, every quarter they send me something and it's like, hey, we got a new drug intervention where we're able to help either modify, use your genes, change the drug to adapt to whatever genes we're looking for. It's talking about our genes, okay? Well, if you can look at genetic insights that are actually saying, hey, did you know with appropriate cardio, not too high cardio where you're just getting cortisol and you're burning carbs all the time, but you're, like for example, you're doing your zone 2, that you could improve and bump your HDL. That's genetically, like a genetic tendency. Wouldn't that be useful to know instead of being like, well, humdinger, my HDL is low, what am I going to do about it, right? Or how is your insulin and your glucose sensitive to cardio? Again, so if we've got people who are just doing strength training all the time, and they're trying to change this and trying to change how their body is using fuel across the systems, and they're just doing strength training, it turns out their body will change with cardio, targeted cardio on top of it when you have this type of data. It's like a no-brainer. That is literally a therapeutic, aggressive lifestyle approach. And it's not magic and it's not science. It's like, it's just that we've not thought that through in medicine, okay? Because we're taught just give the prescription and go, because they don't think most people are willing to change. But the thing is that most people want to do a one-off change, and it really is like, okay, what lever and how many levers do we need to pull to get this going right? And if it's worth it to you, you're going to figure it out, right?
Yes.
And or work with, either you'll piece it together or work with a clinic like us that does that, because they all have a different place and why we care about all this. So small and medium is what you're most dangerous. So like this person, I'm telling you, I can probably name maybe 5 people in that entire old practice that I had that I put on statins, because I was gifted and also challenged that they were like, I don't want to take a statin, what can we do? And that's how I got in this place.